Okay. Test. Let's see. Okay. So, whew, really AM just pushing much higher. Following with Asia, we've just been grinding up since Asia opened at 300 NQ here. Moved to 450. We kind of retrace back to the midpoint of Asia. And just grind it up again. And likewise, New York AM just kind of retrace back to like the midpoint of London and really just propelled higher there. So very bullish day so far. We're getting a nice relief rally. Essentially, with the SMC off these lows, ES taking very high time frame lows here. You can see the next low was like far lower. So this is pretty bullish, and we're in that 4-hour gap now. And I'm gonna just see the next level on NQ here. Honestly, I think best case we just retrace back inside this 15-minute here. We chop it around a little bit and then go for the next high. Kind of similar like how we do for driving back to the previous range of the other sessions, then moving higher from there. So let's see here. Let me log into all my accounts. I didn't really trade at all. See what happened there. Oh, wow. I know you guys like longs bullish right now, but I do like a drive back to previous range first, to AM's range, before going higher for the rest of the session. I think this is the right call right now. We're bearish on the higher time frame because we still haven't flipped daily. If we did flip the daily, maybe we'll be more neutral. But on the higher time frame, we're also on the 4-hour, just couldn't get a closure over yet. We'll see at 2 p.m. today. But besides that, this is higher time frame bearish, kind of like intraday time frame, like which is the 15-hour hourly. I think the hourly is still bullish now. And we could also just extrapolate this as like a bullish breaker. So if it even comes back inside of this range, we want to just see if this could hold. So notice now, like what we have is a bearish break above, bullish break below. With this closure here, this makes sense to me. Damn, I didn't trade AM today, so I need to get warmed up. I also didn't trade Asia last night because I just want to take a rest. Because my eyes were straining kind of last few days, likely just from too much screen time and working too much. So I took kind of a few sessions off, just reduce my workload, and probably by next week be fully set go again. Just need a quick break essentially. Which I do encourage people to also worry about their health, because kind of what I tweeted, like I looked at some recommendation from other people, like, you know, SI mask, the what is it, the blue light glasses, as well as like just natural eye drops, and then lastly just scheduling an appointment just for an eye examination, just in case if there's anything. That's like what Tanya did also, which kind of encouraged me to do the same thing. You never know, like better safe than sorry. Just how my dentist appointments go, like some of them, I haven't been a dentist before this year since like my college days, and that's like 4 or 5 years ago. So like I wasn't, there's some things that was done maybe that was not as secure, like so, say a cavity filling, and it just left open for like a year or two, which just creates bigger problems. And that's part of my regret too, is I gotta really, now that like I'm more successful, I don't need to sacrifice my health as much. And I don't think to begin with you should sacrifice your health. You get sucked into it, right? You're just locked in trading, and then you forget like maybe you should just also take care of your health. And that's what I kind of miss out on. But you know, you live and learn. Still young. We're trying to get things going, working right now. All right. Yeah, I think I want to see it move lower, retest some gaps, and then move higher. I'm gonna wait for more structures first before we really tackle this. But let me know how you guys did today, chat. How you guys working with today's price action? Let me just set up my trade copy here. Just literally got on PC all day. I was off of it. I think Asia was last night was pretty good. If I traded, it would have been pretty decent. Let me read chat here. How old are you? I'm 23. 14 on Twitter. Always 14 on Twitter. Yeah, 23 now. I've been trading since I was, I don't know, is it 18? Kind of like at the very start of college, like right before college started. So it's like either 4, approaching 5, like maybe 4.5 now, or we're already surpassed 5. I don't even keep track anymore. It also started to feel like recently that I dropped out from college, from university, because I was 3rd year. I need 1 more year left. And then I dropped out because I was trading since college. For that 3 years, I was juggling multiple things at once. And once I was trading more and more successful, I was like, I don't think I can do both anymore, because now my classes are more demanding. I got to look for internships. I got to do all these type of stuff. So I had some talk with my friends. Basically, they're like, you know, you're not even locked in anymore in our like projects or our classes, our school, like even the clubs too. Like, and I'm telling them, like they're aware of like what I'm doing, like which is trading, and like if that's what you want to do, like I think you have to pick one and just really pursue it. And they're encouraging that way, which definitely led to my decision. Like, okay, I think I have to drop out, which I did have like a time frame that I can go back in. I think it was like 1 or 2 years, maybe. I think it was 2 years, and I'll keep my credit still, and I can just finish everything. But here am I. Here I am. That's like 2 or 3 years ago. I forget now. It's probably 2 years ago now. But that's just like kind of my evolution or path into trading. We didn't take the high in AM here. AM session high. For people in chat, how did you get into trading? That's like something I've been thinking about more. Like, how do people really get into trading? Was it through your friends, family? You heard about it? You just like kind of dabble, and you're like, you know what? Let's try this out. All right, I got everything set up. Let's go. Let's go. So I might stream a little bit longer if it's necessary, like past hour. But let's just it depends. I'm starting a little late. I have 1.5 year trading. Looking to make more money. Ask Google ends up here. Is that the right path? People who's like, you know what? Let me look up what is the best way to make money. And they're like, you know what? Good way to make money? Maybe crypto trading or just regular trading, stocks. And is that? I guess that could be common. People are like looking for a good hustle basically, and they just got into trading somehow. And hopefully, for better or for worse, maybe they're doing successful with it. It's just getting your foot in is like the hardest part, and to really get like interest in it. I think it's pretty easy to get interest. It's hard to get discipline and like really go the right route, because you have so many people, like even influencers, like, you know, buy my course, learn from me, learn the trade like me, and you get like a Lambo, you can get like hundreds of thousands per month, and they sell you a dream, which is not as feasible as or realistic even. Dear COVID, everything shut down. I think I got around COVID too then. It was around there. It was either during or right before. I can't remember as well anymore. Because it's like, maybe I got into it early, like right before COVID, but I wasn't like locked in trading. But then once I got hooked, that was like that's something about me. Maybe it's autism too. Once I get hooked, I'm like really in it, or like every day I wake up, I'll be like thinking about it. And like, it's somewhat like an obsession to the point where like, okay, let's wake up. Let's see what the market looks like. Let's see how Apple's looking, whatever sticker I'm looking at. Even though I'm not in it, I'm just like, I wonder how it's doing. Saw a story of a girl mate posting about earnings from props. Wow, July 2024. So maybe someone I know then. I feel like I'm pretty involved in the future props industry. You're in finance, stocks as a kid. That's good. Like I wish I was more exposed to the stock market when I was like an adolescent, like let's say before teenagers, even like under 12 or something. Like you get like a foundation, you know what you're doing a little bit. You don't have to be trading, but like just exposure. I think my first exposure was like 17. Yeah, this is create a 1 minute gap, and this will be like a BPR basically, because it's like 2 1 minute gaps inside overlapping. Not an inversion, but it'll still be a balanced price range here, because it's still a 1 minute fair value gap, bearish fair value gap. It's also making it bearish fair value gap inside of it, both respecting. How much money did you make a month estimated to drop out of college? So when I was trading, like it's more various. I think if you look at the like my previous like 6 months before I dropped out, it was like 20,000. Then it was like 50,000, and it was minus 20, then plus 10, plus 20. So it's like volatile. Nothing like really stuck in stone yet. But I think that's where I was like, you know what? There was like 1 month where I think I made like $50,000 in net profits. I'm like, wait a minute. My engineering salary would be 100,000, let's say, or 80,000 at the time. It's probably 100 now with inflation and stuff. But it's like, I just made that in 1 day. In a whole year, I'll have to grinding. That'll be my salary. I think that's a wake up call. I'm like, that's when I started losing more interest, I guess, in my profession with school. Because I'm like, I have so much capability now. But it wasn't like sunshine and rainbows. Once I dropped out, I think I talked about this so many times. Before I was basically trading while working or like in school, doing like my lectures full time basically, and taking more electives than I should have. So it was like a lot of classes, and it's a lot of all-nighters where I just didn't attend lectures and just basically watch a month's worth of lecture in over a weekend essentially. And it's not as efficient, but it worked out for me because I was grinding. But when I dropped out, I was full-time trading. That's when my trading started to be worse, and I was losing money like each month for I think the next 3-4 months. I was like, why is that? Like I was doing so well, and the reason I realized is before I was just trading like 2 hours, 3 hours per day, and while studying, like say back testing whatnot. But real time trading was like basically 9:30 to like 11, and then sometimes during the PM session, and I'll be done. But when I was full time, I was trading Asia, I was trading London, I was trading New York. Because I have so much free time. So these topics are bringing back some flashbacks, and those were not my good days. Those like probably like it makes me think like, is this a mistake to get in trading? And I think after I was realizing a few months later, I didn't want to trade as much, and not like just like more learning, more doing like content and just other stuff, and just being more disciplined with it. And I think that's like the price you have to pay. We had closure of this VPR here. What was your major? It was mechanical engineering. Would have been smart to get your degree. Yeah, I mean, I don't regret it, but I would love the degree. But at that time, though, the problem part is my last year would be my most time-consuming year, and I was building like a steady income. I was making basically like already I think a few $100,000, like I think 200, 300 to my name. And I was like, I have enough comfortability for if I don't even make any income for a while. Is I always think about the cushion too. Like I think a rule of thumb for me would be like, can I survive a few years if I don't make zero money? So like I started building that up. And the biggest drawback was like, I don't think I could have done both for my last year because I had to do an internship. Everyone in my class required an internship to like really finish the degree and stuff. And it's like a very high level electives and all these things. Like it made more sense to just take a gap year instead of juggling more and more. Oh, Lance will say he's gonna join on too. Are you sad you never got a corporate job? I'm not. I'm actually glad that I don't have to deal with that. I don't think I would have liked it, to be honest. So back to size 15-minute. If we get a 15-minute closure here, I want to see if we can try to stab at the next low and then drive inside the 15-minute here. I'll be somewhat short-term bearish if we get closure by 130, and I would look to see if we can play back inside this 590s, 580s range here before. Hopefully, or like ideally, I anticipate this to hold and push us higher. Low key, been getting cooked, Brian. About to go back to 40 hours a week to take the stress off. Damn, man. I mean, I think about it too. Like 4 hours, so it's 40 hours a week would suck at a real job, like just like like a retail or just a job in person. But I think about it, like I started talking to my friends about it, and like I feel like I've been doing like 50, 60 hours a week for trading related. So it's like, I don't know. It feels like more time, but in a way, like I'm doing something I like, so maybe it doesn't feel like it's working. And it's like, you don't have you're your own boss. You trade when you want, you do what you want, you study how you want. So like you have full control over everything, including your skill set. So I guess that's why maybe it's like putting the same amount of hours, but you don't feel like you're working full time or like forced to work. It is your output. Your input is your output. Yeah, I think that's something I'm realizing, the passion versus a job. Because like, let's say I work at like, I don't know, like a manager at Target. There's an example. I would be I don't know. I'd be like, what the heck? I gotta wake up, I gotta drive there, I gotta follow their guidelines of work, versus like me doing more hours in trading, which is something like I wake up and enjoy kind of doing. No commute too, which is awesome. Yeah, I mean, people also recommend or tell me like, okay, what do I gotta do to get a to quit my like job and go full time? I always say like try to do as long as you can, just do both until you get like a steady income in trading. Like you got now like a skill set. Like you have let's say 6 months of constant like profitable months, or at least like good risk management. And also the next part is I would probably want them to have a very good cushion, which is like back to what I was saying, like can you have like a savings where you have like a few years of burn if you don't make any money, just so you have enough time? Because a lot of people like they're like, I want to get in trading, but I only have 1 year. If I don't make it in 1 year, I gotta go back to let's say work or go to military or do something like that. They have that ultimatum, which is like, how do you expect to be successful in like such a difficult profession in 1 year? I would give at least 2.5 to 3 years minimum. Oh, yeah, I think Des Nice getting on here. Yo,
Yo.
what is up? Let me check your volume. Say something good.
Yo, what's good?
Very good, you're good. Shit, we on PM, baby.
Sir.
I think we haven't had you on the PM stream, and we didn't do it last week, so it's been like 2 weeks now, huh?
Yeah, my fault. I was a little late. I pushed back my live PM, so I just did a PM live. But now we're here, and now I'm down a vibe and potentially look at take a trade.
Did you take a trade for PM or today?
Yeah, I did. I took a 1-minute inversion. And I wrote it to high of day. I'm still in runners now. My breaking is 654.
Nice.
Yeah, kind of nice move.
Yeah, I just got on. I kind of started the stream a little late too.
Yeah.
But we ready to rock and roll, baby.
Yes, sir.
Chat was talking more about like how you got into trading, or like just asking me that. So I was gonna show him like more of my backstory, because it's kind of on topic. Like, when you started trading, how old are you, and then like what made you quit and stuff, or quit like whatever you're doing to pursue full-time trading. I was kind of giving my experience, which like me just dropping out basically, which I think you dropped out too, right?
Yeah, I was kind of in a similar boat. So I graduated high school, and ever since a little kid, for me it's just there's nothing wrong with that 9 to 5 lifestyle, but I've never been one who's really fancied it. I've always felt like I've had more in me. I'm not saying a 9 to 5 is limiting. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I feel like I had the potential, or I felt I had the belief in myself to where I could be my own boss, work my own hours. So after I graduated high school, it was more so, okay, parents were making me go to school, or do I pick up on something that I enjoy and really grind it? That was trading. I knew trading. So I knew of trading since I was like 16. Sort of started getting into it when I was around 17 in 2020. Invested. I was crypto first, then I eventually got into stock options.
Crypto first. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
you were early.
Yeah. So for me, it was more so. I hated school so much. If there's one thing, like I don't get like a lot of anxiety or like shit like that. But if there's one thing that's always like I've gotten it from, it's from school, because school's always like I've always had that connection with school to that like 9 to 5 lifestyle. I knew if I were to go down that college route, which yet again, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. I knew if I went down that route, that I would most likely lead into that field, which I would have hated. I don't know how people do it. For me personally, I don't know. I had enough belief to where I feel like I could have made something or done something post high school, and that was trading. Then I met Desi in, was it 2020 or 2021? But we met in a Discord, and me and him both were at the time we were applying for schools, and we got into schools, and we just met through there. And
did you make it to your first semester, or did you? What was it like again?
So I dropped out 2 times. First time was, I think it was sophomore year, first semester sophomore year. Then I dropped out again sophomore year, second semester, which is a bit weird. But sophomore year, I was already like on the breaker. I was pretty much profitable enough to where I felt like I could have made I could make an own income. But at the same time, I was like, because like it wasn't like a crazy amount, or it wasn't like a good amount to where I feel like I could sustain super consistently. But then obviously semester 2, I was like, yeah, it is what it is. I really feel I could do this. So I really dropped out and really dialed in and focused in. And yeah, I met Desi in 2020. Not even like 2 days after we texted for the first time, we hopped on a call for like 20 hours, talk about trading and like just looking at certain things, and we were so newbie. But yeah, we just it's been a grind. Yeah, it's more so for freedom and
Yeah.
my own hours. You know, like for example, today I was sick. I mean, obviously you could call in sick for a work day, but any day, if I really wanted to, you could do the same thing. We could easily call a work day off. We could easily not do a stream if we wanted to. It's just stuff like that to where I feel like I always wanted that freedom, and so yeah, I mean, it's not easy. Like you have to sacrifice a lot. You have to like work more than an average 9 to 5 person to be able to get to that point where you could do that. But once you get there, it really makes your life a lot easier. And I guarantee you this: if I was not going down that college route, like I would be nowhere near where I am now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's more so it. It was just more so me wanting to get out of that system, that traditional system that everyone does, which is go to school, learn how to become a worker, and shut up, and work your 9 to 5.
It's something what I was like kind of talking about too, because we were kind of comparing like other people work there. They're talking like, I gotta go back to 40 hours a week. It's like regular job. I'm like, I would hate to do that, but trading is basically like we're contributing like 50, 60 hours per week, basically. It's even more than that, but I don't feel like it's like a job to me.
No,
because like it's like you're passionate to it. You're waking up for it. You're not getting forced to like a school alarm or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the major difference.
Yeah. I agree fully. Yeah, trading isn't. I mean, there's probably some durations where like it obviously sucks, just like anything else. But for the most part, it's fun. Like I don't view this as work. I get up and I get excited to do this, like you said. So it feels like a hobby almost. Even though we put in shit like a lot of time into it, it still feels like a hobby. It still feels like something I want to do, not that I have to do. And if I ever get to a point where I feel like I have to do something, like it really gets like
I guess that contributes to more like being burnout, which I feel like a lot of people face. Which you just need time to cool off, reset, and then it doesn't feel as bad anymore.
Like guys, what's the average like vacation? Rate for like a 9 to 5, like a 2 week period throughout the whole year, bro. Like, come on. Like, you go to school for 18 years of your life, and then you go to school for another 4 years to learn how to become a worker, and then you learn how to become a worker, get an internship, and then start working at whatever it is, a company. And you work, your whole life is literally just you trying to build up and work more to impress your boss to be able to rank up and make more money, or level up. And it's just like, I don't like that. I don't subscribe to that. And for me, it's always just been like, if you work really hard at something, you can really achieve anything. And I know it's hard, especially it's so hard for trading because like trading is one of the hardest things to do in the world. But if you really dial in and you just keep working and working and working over time, you can really see success. And dude, like as much as like I say, a 9 to 5 life is obviously worse than the work that we have now. There's gonna be periods when you first start something like a business venture or whatever it is. When you first start, you're gonna have to be putting in a crazy amount of hours, almost double the hours you work off a 9 to 5. But that work right there, over time, what will happen is you'll get more experience, you'll get better and better. Your skill set will drive up, your psychology will drive up, and over time, you'll find a good refined system to a point where then you can really dumb it down. You look at Brian now, and he does a really good job. He trades Asia too. You trade Asia too sometimes as well.
Now,
like, for New York specifically, when your period is, when you fancy taking trades. That 2-hour window, you come in, take a trade if it's there, and you don't if it's not. And so we're at a point where we have enough capital to where we are able to scale. And a 2-hour window, one trade off a 2-hour window would make up, 5 times what a normal 9 to 5 job trading day would be, or 9 to 5 job would be. So that's just what it is. And
I think the good part too, like I already kind of went through like the training through like trading, like it could be back testing, forward testing. So now we're just like you're showing up to execute now. It's like now I'm not really spending 10 hours, 20 additional time trying to learn anymore. Just like we're just slowly refining, which is always good.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments said too. He said, but trading doesn't contribute to society. What do you think? What do you think of that?
I don't really care, to be honest. I don't care. I don't know. I guess because it's all digital, but anything on that's digital work. You can say the same thing for. But yeah, I don't know. I think it honestly does, because if you have a following and you do the right thing and you're morally, grounded right, and you're able to teach people right, you could leave a positive impact and you could actually contribute in a nice way. But there is a lot of bad people out there.
Yeah.
So why doesn't everyone?
Yeah, I'm reading that too.
You want to answer that first or not?
I think my summary answer would be because not everyone's gonna make it. Not everyone's profitable. You see, like even prop firm, let's say like 90% of people can't even get a payout. Only like top 10 or top 10%. So these stats are like working against you, where most people just try and quit.
If that's such, if trading was easy, everyone would do it. If there was anything in life that was easy to do, everyone would do it, right? That's the whole point of trading, and why I don't know why a lot of people don't work full-time trading, or if it was an easy task, everyone would be doing it, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
So
Just like
yeah,
I guess even
it takes a
doctor
lot.
even too, or like any high
Yeah, yeah,
professions.
exactly. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of sacrifice and dedication. Like dude, like the amount of nights you have to stay in and back test, or just more so study and refine if you really want to gap up as a trader, and the amount of like things you have to sacrifice, relationships you have to kill, you know, certain different things. That's what it takes essentially to really make it. I feel. That's like with anything in any field. You have to put extra hours in, right? Um, Most people don't have that in them, which is fine. Most people are content with an 9 to 5 life. Most people are content with living on salary, with that security, right? Nothing wrong with that. But I just feel like everyone has the capability to really achieve success if they just work hard and work smart. I truly feel that. Unless you're like you're a complete idiot, which I don't feel like anyone really is. You just have to work smart and hard. If people get the misconception that if you just work hard, that's also the mentality that you have inside of like a corporation job. If you put more hours in, if you work overtime, you get more. You be more successful. You get more money. This that. When it comes to like working for yourself, you have to also work smart. You have to make the right decisions, right? And so, if you use a combination of both, I feel like anyone can really succeed over time. But trading is hard. It takes a lot of time. People out there who give you the idea that trading you can make a shit ton of money trading in a short amount of time. No, it is not a side hobby. I see YouTube videos, top 10 side hobbies to do. Trading's up there. Trading is not a side hobby. I can guarantee you that it is not a side hobby. So yeah, but that's my POV.
Yeah. Well, yeah, back to the market. With this closure on the 15-minute, I want to see this move lower from here. At least to the next 15-minute gap, and then we can try to run higher. Maybe break the 730 levels. We have an hourly breaker too at 610, so that's what I'm looking at too.
Kane in chat. What's good?
Let's see the chat here. Oh yeah, we got Kane in the building.
Why does he join up? Invite him on.
Bro, I don't know how to get rid of this cough, bro. I'm taking all the honey water. It's helping, but I need to get this under control, man. Are you getting cough too?
Dude, no, yeah. My throat is, like, me speaking right now hurts. I literally had to push back my laugh because my throat was tweaking. Pause. No diddy. Anyways.
Dude, what the hell, man? I don't know. There's a virus going on or something.
So what else? What inversion I took? I took off the 1227 1-minute gap. That's where I took off of. I took a 1-minute closure. My fill was quite bad. Because that 1-minute closure was at 1235. So like your optimal entry is a little bit over the gap. 638. My fill was around 654. So that closure was tough. But you saw a nice move. Once you saw a good enough move in the money, move stops, break even, and shot for that high, and we got it. BE though, my runners got tagged BE. It's about a 1.5 R, but yeah, now I'm just waiting for a Brian 100-point trade and the full port. No, I'm kidding. But
dude, if there is any, I didn't get any warm up today because I didn't trade Asia. I didn't look at AM. I was kind of just resting because at least my eyes feels better because I was kind of off screen the entire day and did less thing day before once it started hurting. So dude, over the weekend, I'm just gonna just chill. I got my blue light glasses, or it should come, and all the other remedies that people recommended in the chat. So hopefully we can be good.
yeah, I got those blue light glasses Tanya recommended. I use her referral code too, so
Get her the commission. I might get one too. I don't know which one exactly. There's so many different types and shapes as well. When does it come by? Do you know? I want to see if it's how you think about it.
I haven't checked.
But chat, 15-minute close already. I'm just looking for this to drive down to the next 15-minute low. We swept the high of it. I think it makes sense with that 15-minute closure to just draw back down, and then we can kind of see from there essentially. But I don't see that many clear entry models exactly. Just kind of simple retrace. So this is like potential scalp out here once we like closure already. And we have all the bear speed rates above actually respecting pretty darn well. Well, I did take a scalp here, but that's basically, I'm just looking for anything clear right now, especially on the short side. But yeah, that's what I was trying to also type down here. With this 130 closure here, we got the 15-minute closure underneath. Any retrace, I'm looking to aim for lower here. We had a lot of retrace back and forth, but as long as you had a decent entry model, it's playing out back to these lows here. I'm trying to mute every time I'm coughing, so.
Dude, anytime I speak, the top of my roof, in my mouth, bro, it just itches like none of
Did that happen recently, or when did that happen?
I got sick I was sick yesterday because I went out. What was it, Wednesday night? I think I got a little sick. But it was nothing like today. I woke up today, bro. My throat, like I could barely even speak. That's how bad it hurt. I felt like there was like there was just like a fucking baseball ball in my throat. Like I literally could not, like it literally hurt so bad.
I think for me, I just gotta like I clear my throat often, and that makes me like maybe an itchy throat even, or makes me cough a little bit more. So I don't know what it is, but the honey water definitely helping. You weren't here. You weren't here, but someone in the chat was like, you know, they were basically telling me a lot of things, and one person like just bend over and cough really loud or cough really hard.
Whoa. Wait.
That's what he said. He said bend over, like bend yourself over. No one in the room, by the way. Bend yourself over and then cough as hard as you can. And it should fix it. I'm like, okay, chat. Let me try this out because I'm trying every single remedy that chat is recommending, and I feel like that made the things worse.
You guys ever have like an itchy throat, and then like, on like the roof of your throat, and like use your tongue to like itch it, and it gets even itchier? Please tell me it's not just me. It's like you just want to get like dude. It's so annoying. Throat goats. That's just BSB. That's not me. BSB got the throat goat. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Dude, Lanto had the same thing.
That's BSB.
You know why he said his throat hurting yesterday?
Why?
Because he was out.
Yeah. Chill.
You're
wild. You're wild. Ryan, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
We gotta log back in trading. All right, give me a trade, Lanto.
We're chopping up. Yeah, we took that high out and we've just more so been accumulating. I don't know if I've fancied anything now. I like that inversion, but aside from that, I don't know. I've just been.
I just feel like lower right now. Lower to 590s, 580s, and then higher throughout the session.
Yeah. Okay, you're my Discord. I was about to say, there's no way you knew what I did.
Wait, you went bowling yesterday? Is that true?
Once a night. Yeah, I did several different things. Guys, there's this private bowling spot. Dude, I got taxed so hard. So we had an original spot, and I was like, this is not enough room here. So there's different rooms. I thought we were gonna get a private room because I already paid, so it was $100 an hour. So I was like, you know what? I'll pay double if you just give us a private room, so we can have all the room we want. Bro, it was a $200 for 2 hours, and the bill afterwards with all the food and everything, I think it came out to like with the bowling rental included, it was probably like $420.
One Apex payout?
$430.
Oh.
$430 plus. That's without including the tip. Imagine paying like $500 for a bowling.
That's like a quarter Apex payout.
Sword throw, baseball, bowling ball. All right, buddy. All right, buddy.
We're still going for lower here. I don't really see clear entry models, but I still believe we want to try to aim for lower. Take out this 15-minute swing low here, and even drive down inside the unmitigated 15-minute gap right below it, and I'll be tapping inside the hourly here. Hourly breaker.
Yeah. This dude. Hey, there's about. See, if I say what I'm about to say, it's gonna even sound even weird. It was 6 guys. We were bowling.
6 guys?
Fun. Yes, we were having fun. That's it. That's all that was.
That's a record.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. That's a record. Yo, yeah, you.
Shit, you said it, man. You told the story.
Who am I? What's her? Yeah, who's
six
that?
Guys, 1 Lanzo.
Who's that? Who's that British female woman who
1,000?
Yeah, that one.
I don't know. There's a 1 or 2. I just see like memes about it.
You guys, hey, don't suss out on me. Suss out on Brian.
Hey, what?
BSB is crazy.
Okay, so explain them what I did.
Yeah? You want to tell me what you did on FaceTime a couple days ago?
Hey, wait, what?
You want to tell
What
him?
are you talking about? Now you're making shit up. I was not on FaceTime.
You want to tell him?
No.
Yeah? Chat, you want to... There's some crazy stuff that went on. I was bowling, and he FaceTimes me. Dude, do I have to say, Brian?
Dude, just pull up the FaceTime record.
Pull up the FaceTime.
You're bullshitting.
Oh, no.
6 guys, 1 Lanto. That's a video headline there. 1 bowling alley.
Yeah. You know what? That's it.
2 bowling balls.
You know what? I'm gonna force a trade. Make sure I hit stop just for you guys now. On live. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we've just been chopping up now. I don't really fancy this that much.
I think you just kind of short scalp this down with the 15-minute flip. Anything that has a good retrace that fails, any 1-minute confirmation. I just want to see the swing low taken, and then if we want to flip higher, it makes sense to me.
Yo. You guys are funny.
So, Lanto, what was your record in bowling? Like, what your score? Your score?
I'm really good. I'll take anyone in chat. I could outdo anyone in chat.
What was your score? It's like traditional, right? Like 10.
Yeah, traditional. I think every game I had over. I think it was over 110. I think the lowest one I had was 111. We played 4 games.
I don't even know what that means, to be honest. I was thinking about scores. I was thinking like Wii Sports scores. Is that good or bad?
Wii Sports scores? You just say that?
That's only. I don't really bowl that often. I only bowled when I was playing friends on Wii Sports, and like I thought it was like 200 or something when you're doing good. Is 100
Wii
good?
Sports. Yo.
What?
Right.
I haven't played anything like that in a long time. All I remember was playing bowling Wii Sports, like years ago, especially in college days.
Okay, you guys are tweaking if you say you get 110 in your sleep. I don't know what you guys are on.
What's
the bowling alley I went
score?
to, bowling alley I went to, there's 10, right? And if you average 9 every 10, that's 90 points, right? So you need like 3 strikes to get like 120, 130 plus.
Oh, that's how it works. I was thinking like you bowl 1, and then if you don't like if you hit like let's say 9, you could go for a spare and it'd be like 19. I don't know. That's how you're going.
A spare's 10. Unless you hit a strike.
Okay. Chat saying something else though.
Said I use guardrails, dude. I swear, you're talking all that. Just catch me IRL. Let's run it. Put some money on it, and I guarantee you I'm walking out richer.
Dude, chat saying something else. So chat saying like 200 plus is a good score, blah blah. So I don't know if Lanto's bowling or doing something else.
I don't bowl unless it's with women. Brian could dress up and act. Never mind.
What?
I don't know. Look, I get competitive when it gets to stuff like that. Like, if we do anything, like I'm gonna try to beat everyone. I don't care. I don't care if I fuck with you heavily. I'm gonna try to beat you. I'm competitive. It's friendly competition.
How many Apex payouts are you betting?
I don't know.
Just one?
No, I mean I could. It doesn't really matter. It depends who I'm with. If I'm with somebody that I know has money, I'll probably do more. But we do it for fun. It doesn't really matter.
Six guys, one bowling ball. Who's taking the bowling ball?
Find me 1-on-1 IRL, dude. Listen, all I know is how to read candlesticks, and that's it. Everything else in life, I'm good. All right, chill out.
We're just drawing lower here still.
You guys want to see my executions for today? Yo, Brian, share your chat this.
Is it just one trade?
Yeah, look at my executions.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
You made money day?
Yeah, show chat.
Is this true? Is this true or not?
No, obviously not. And to get some girls. If I get a girl, bro, my work rate will drop in half, and I cannot afford that. I'm trying to.
Shit, man. Well, that's also motivation too, because you're also, you know, grinding for that person as well as future family or whoever.
Hell nah.
That could be an...
Hell nah. Grinding for that person? Hell no.
You don't want to provide for people other than like your parents?
Okay, my age gap, the probability of you finding a girl you'll marry is so unlikely in my age group. Dude, my generation is cooked. Anyone over 30 in here, you're chilling. My generation, for anyone in here who's like 20 to 23, you guys know how bad it is. What is?
Chat, anyone playing shorts? There's not much, but like after this 15-minute flip here at 130, every retrace has just been just for a move lower essentially.
Over here, no, you're. I don't know if you're. I don't know if you got a girl or not. You're chilling though, because I feel like. I don't know how if you do. I don't know how old she is, but if she's over 30, like you're chilling. She's mature. Girls in my age group, I'm 22, so I'd be senior in college. GG or uni, as British people would say. Uni. Don't get me started with that. Yo, wait, bro, was it this stream when I was talking about no, it wasn't. I was talking about English breakfast. Like British English.
Yeah, you don't understand it or you don't like it?
Yeah, beans on toast. I'm not gonna go down this rabbit hole again. Dude, beans on toast. Some weird choices.
Kane said you could date a girl over 30. If Lanto likes mature women, that's what he can.
Can I be honest?
For.
Can I be honest? I would not be mature enough for that girl. I'll be completely honest. Look, I'm mature when it comes to trading. I'm mature when it comes to doing my work. But outside of it, I am. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't see any clear setups right now. Gonna wait for it. We still have time. We have 2 p.m. coming up real hot here. But yeah, every retrace has been just for a move lower. We're getting close to that 15-minute and just 15-minute low here. That's why I don't see it drawn into.
English person, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of one good thing in England, and I can't. I'm being completely honest. I'm being so honest. I don't know how British people. They probably got family stuff like that. I feel like if I was British, I would get the fuck out of there already. I would not live there. Your weather's bad. No, I'm not even gonna get into it.
He said he should cancel that country, the whole thing.
I'll just say this: if I ever want to go on vacation, it would never be to the UK, and hopefully you guys understand that. If you guys had to choose a location spot to go for vacation, like London, the UK, that's not at the top of your list. I mean, unless, I don't know.
You know, after Desi went to Japan, I think that's like if I were to go destination for like a different country, that's kind of what I'm wanting to see, because he did post good pictures, and I did hear other people that I know just traveled recently to Japan and they had a good time.
Mm-hmm. Japan's a must. Yeah, I've heard it's solid. That flight is long. What's the 5%? I don't know what the 5% is, because I don't know. I'm not culturally cultured. Ben, I like bowling. All right, buddy. All right.
This is very slow Pia session day so far. We're back inside this 5-minute FPG that we flipped here. I still think we can move to the draw lower. If that's what you guys are also looking at, then we would probably look for confirmation here on retracements. Off by retracement. But besides that, like, it's nothing too clean here, clean deliver here. The only bright side is drawing to where I do want to see it hit, which is to this low. Other than that, it's not that good right now.
Yeah, we haven't really been doing much. We've just been a bit up and down. Kind of took that high and just kind of flipped. I want to be surprised if our session highs and lows we put in. We just want to more so trade back into discount of the whole session. Who else in chat won on 140 yesterday? Dude, I was eyeing 140. I was talking to Desi about it.
Oh, we just went for entry lows.
We saw a fat bullish has some tee off low. I was like, dude, like this bullish day today would have made complete sense, or I would have had full conviction had we seen that 140 low get taken out. I know we did form bullish SMT, but it's just we run that low, and I'm literally slamming long duration. I'm holding till New York. That's what I would have done, but I'm a bit cautious, so I just sat out.
Retracing back inside this 15-minute here.
If you're 30, who's dating? Okay. Yo, chat, what's the best advice to getting rid of a sore throat? Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Cause I've tried 3 different teas today.
You gotta run the honey water with me. It's doing pretty good.
Honey, yeah.
I hate honey water.
I hate the
mix it a little bit. If you make it like hot enough, it mixes pretty well. Basically, reach out inside the 15-minute that we already flipped. And basically, in that 50% range, I want to see this reject here. And we get a 1-minute confirmation, send it back down.
Whiskey and cigars. Do.
Wait this 1 minute here.
Do.
What do you think about charts right now, Atlanta?
I don't really like it that much. I don't know. I liked how we repriced out that 5-minute gap earlier, which will cause me to go long, but ever since that high has been taken out, it's just been a bit up and down. So we met my objective. I honestly wanted to see us trade higher, but we met that high objective, and it looks like we're just content. So I really have no interest. I'm just preserving now. If we do pick up, though, I do like, I'll probably... This is your type of price. I feel like though. You go like 3 for 3 these
Yeah.
guys. Price will be traded like this, and I'll come back at a day and I'll look at our group chat, and he's just, guys, I'm up 32k today, cross prop firms. I'm like, dude, like what the fuck?
I mean, if you guys want my thoughts, this I'm already been looking down every retrace. Also, this one. Once we get confirmation, we play this down here. So I mean that it's not the cleanest delivery because I'm not seeing that many like gaps. A lot of wicks here, but you know my thoughts are still the sell side here. Everything's still respecting until this 15-minute flips back up. Maybe get closer above 660s. I want to still try to pursue lower here.
Water and salt.
But yeah, not the cleanest honestly so far.
You asked chat how they did already today or no?
You can ask them. I just haven't taken anything yet. So
Chat,
that was
chat,
also
chat.
off AM.
They probably trade AM, so yeah. How'd you guys do
You like
today? You guys
AM?
green? You guys red?
You said you were off AM. Desi was also off. I think he was
Yeah,
he's not feeling well either. Retap back
Yeah.
inside. Chat. Do you guys like also like to add on? Do you guys like lower or higher? This is I don't see anything to show me that we want short term higher every rejection. And we also got the inversion just retap back inside it. I'm just thinking this goes down here. ES is already kind of propelling back to it. Maybe it's just me, but this looks pretty clear cut for me. And this displacement through this 1 minute here should take us to the next low.
Dude, can Ethereum trade more into discount, please? Get us down. Furthermore.
What do you want that for?
I want Ethereum to trade into.
Oh, Ethereum. I thought you said NQ. I was like,
No.
oh shit. You're looking low for higher. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah. I want to see Ethereum just drop more and more and more. Then I'm just gonna load up more and more and more.
Dude, this is looking good though. I don't know if anyone's catching this right now. So far we can go here. I'm trying to get this low out. It's working too well right now. Got the inversion here too. Displacement should play through this low. Eventually this 15-minute low.
So what's that? Arena trade just got here. Yo, Bride's full port shorts.
I'm just trying to scalp through it. I just got green out. This is what I was trying to do. I shorted this inversion tap. I added as we were trying to anticipate through this. It's just more of a scalp right now. And I'm trying to put like very tight stops on and green stop as well. Every drive higher, once we get flip, as long as the 15-minute is holding, which is like, you know, my 15-minute is my one. The 4 hours bearish already. So if the 15-minute flips, every 1 minute retrace that confirms for lower, while my draw is already looking at this sell side here. I'm trying to play for it. I don't have that much of clean entry. The only thing I marked out was this 1 minute inversion retrace here, which I did put a stop above. That's basically it. I'm looking for a breaker play, or if not, we take a retrace inside the 15-minute and then we alert longs to get confirmation. But it's just really back and forth, and I think for people, like if you're not within the same bias, this is something that you don't want to trade. I'm glad I got greened out there. This is actually pursuing because I had that inversion here added as I went down to see if I can pursue it. And it did drop a lot, but I wasn't able to capitalize because I was going for a drive to 619, and then I'll put my stop, basically moving it as I go. It's just very choppy here. So this is already pursuing higher here. The only way that I'll go for another jab is as long as the 15-minute does still respects, and we see a move higher, fail to close where we want to flip, and then move back down, and then we'll get off of like either inversion or the previous inversion on the left side as well. But nothing yet here now.
We got Dave Teachers in the building. What's goody?
Dave teaches. Oh, he said, I usually look for longs when lows fails to get put in. Yeah, it's starting to fail. So, like, I think the clearest thing, we get a closure above 666 or 667, and then I'll go for like, the highs. Right now, I think every retrace has been also failing to really get a good closure in the highs. So that's why I'm just believing still lower here. Oh, did we? Oh, wait, what was the 4 hour? Look, I forgot 2 p.m. close. Oh, we didn't even close above yet. I mean, unless you look at that change to delivery. Go ahead.
Chat. Has anyone faced issues with their leader account on NT? Whenever I take trades on my NT account, like say Tradify today, my leader account always slips. So like I'll send a screenshot. My 4 out of 5 Tradify accounts are up 2K, and the leader is up a little less. So I don't know why I'd be getting slipped like that.
Wait, how much? Like I guess in dollars is it different?
I think it was like 60, 70. So
Oh, okay, that's normal. That's normal. Sometimes price is just very volatile, and it could like basically slip you in favor in your other accounts of your trade copy. That happens to me often. Or like let's say your TP is like 30 points, maybe your other accounts hit 30 in a tick just because it slipped you in favor or slipped you against you. I don't know. It depends.
yeah, I'd understand like if I was like sized up tremendously, but I didn't really size much. So I'm $60 slip off like a mini. So how many points is that? 3 points? Yeah, 3 points. That's a lot. I don't know. But that my OCD just has me tweak it a little bit because of that. It looks like we're just up and down, man. I mean, that 5 minutes really starting to chop up. For me, I don't fancy this type of delivery. I want to see us drive into objectives, whether it's internal, external. We gotta see us really drive through.
It's PM on a Friday too.
Hmm.
So yeah, a good closure higher basically would kind of go what Dave is also saying. We'll flip higher. We fail to really make a good low. We're also in a bullish trend, and I would likely have to look upwards. Yep, just choppy back and forth here. But this would be we just did equal high with SMC off of VS here. This is what I'm saying. Like, if we don't get a nice, strong closure above, we're just gonna retrace, fail this swing high here, and then get a 1 minute low time frame, let's say flip, and then try to go for another jab lower. Which every single time after this closure here, every retrace has been failed, retrace failed, retrace failed. Like after a clear confirmation, I mean, you got just shorting because it made a high. But let's just see next 15-minute closure at 115 or 215 here. Current bias is somewhat neutral here on the 15-minute. So I can see this flip higher here. And if it does, we're going to look for longest entries.
There's no imbalance to work off the 1 to 5.
Yeah, it's not much. Now we finally got some good closure on the 5 too. We flipped the 5 and we respected the inversion decently, and now this looks pretty aggressive high here. squeezing a little bit here. 4-hour open, no wick is horrible. Is Kane saying? I forgot that 2 p.m. happened too. We were kind of distracted with the discussion. I missed that 4-hour.
That 4 hour still looks bullish.
Yeah.
Really drive. We can. It's been tough.
And what Kane's saying too, like, which I do agree, like, we opened up 2 p.m., no wick at all, we just started moving up, which I also like a wick down. First, like, kind of a manipulation wick and then start moving. Which makes me think we might not be ready because we don't get closer to the 15-minute. Here. Gonna let it play out more here.
Chat, when's Brian gonna hit a 1K viewers on stream? That's coming up, bro. Remember when he first started? You would average like what, like 50, 60?
50, 60, 100, 200, and then we just keep on growing from there. Just doing the same thing. Nothing changed really. No face cam too. You know how many people are like, you'll get so many more views if you have the face cam on, but I'm just chilling. I'm considering it though. Lance, if I put my face cam on, would you put yours?
No comment.
For the stream?
No comment. Nah. I don't know. I've always done no face cam. I do plan on doing stuff in the future. I'm still fully trading locked. I don't know.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. I struggle with like finding a good balance. It's either like I'm really dialed in trading or I focus on like, you know, like, I don't know, content, podcast, all these different things.
Dude, that's cool. Because I also think of doing something like that too, but you're thinking of like going to them basically, not flying them out.
Yeah.
And then like do an interview, like basically seeing their day in life, like in person.
Yeah, you'd be first, then POV would get from Brian is crazy because he has some crazy stuff going on IRL. he doesn't show.
Shit.
Brian, you're actually funny though. Because we play Fortnite sometimes. We'll be on voice chat.
What do you guys
I'm
I don't even know what you're gonna make up, but you're about.
No, nothing made up. Nothing made up. It's actually for real. I'm not gonna say it. Some people, what they do is they go on vacation. It's like, you know, I don't know, get away from stuff. You know what I do? I just play Fortnite. That's what I do.
You've been talking about like, oh, I've been burned out. I want a vacation. I need to rest. But then Monday hits, you're like, let's go back in. Let's go back in. You've been doing like 4 times now this year.
Yeah, it's called addiction. I have it last year too as well, dude. It's actually really bad.
I mean, I'm the same thing. The only thing I did take like a cruise one time basically, or maybe 1 or 2 times last year. But it's like a few days over the weekend too.
Yeah, I need a solid vacation where I just.
Desi went on burner. He went to a week of Japan or a week or 2 or something, and then another week or 2 of Thailand. He's nice. Look at him. He's like locked in now. He's like, I got my fun, and I'm gonna lock in. I think all the way to like November, October for the next one.
Yeah, he's had a crazy week this week. Yeah, he's had some crazy banger trades.
Yeah, I think his Apex went up crazy too. He got back in Apex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this PM session so far just pretty tight range here. Just mainly back and forth because we started like 1 p.m. near high of the session and just slowly made like an 80-point range, and we've just been stuck inside of it, just back and forth there.
What would you guys rate? You go ahead.
I was just ask how many likes we got.
Yeah,
98.
I was gonna ask chat, guys. What would you rate price action right now from a scale of 1 to 10? What would you guys say? 1 being very bad, 10 being the best.
I'm gonna probably give a cool 4. Maybe a 5, honestly. Like, because initially it was good, but now it's like I don't even know anymore. With that 4-hour open and just back and forth here.
Yeah, for me, I was gonna say, I don't fancy price right now because price isn't moving, and on top of that, we've already taken objective and what I wanted to see. I felt like had we wanted to drive higher, we would have already done so.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And every drive has been failed. If you want to move lower, so in this case, like if I were to just play like what I think, we're still going to look for lower. We're still looking for that 15-minute swing low here, and a 1-minute confirmation which get us there.
Ooh, hold on, let me put your chat on real quick. Listen, guys. Listen. I used to be one of those dudes who thought Starbucks was for estrogen-like people, but I started drinking
Girls
Starbucks recently.
and estrogen, then you said.
Yeah. Listen,
You became one now.
you guys want a fire drink? I'm not kidding. Fire drink, dragon fruit refresher with lemonade, light inclusions. It will change your life.
That
you want to
dragon
become
fruit
profitable?
refresher is the one that I get too. That's like I think the only thing I get. Like if someone wants Starbucks for, and I go for it.
You want to become profitable? Drink that drink.
What percentage is a boost? 20% more profitable?
Something like that. Black coffee? Yeah, you're weird. I ain't gonna lie. If you enjoy black coffee, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm glad I haven't really got like into coffee or caffeine like that. Because some people, when they're like taking it daily without it, they can't even function right.
Yeah.
Chat, look at this slam down. I think we're gonna try slam for the sell side low again. What entry do we want here? Because damn, I don't know if I see anything here.
It kind of makes sense for us to drop down lower now, in my opinion. It's just
That's what I've been looking at the whole time.
it's taking its time.
Probably one more retrace would do it here. If not any, we might just land down here.
We also have no there's been no imbalances to work off the 1 minute.
Yeah, that's a thing too. The only bright side is like the 15-minute is still holding really well, which is drawing me for lower. And we have like a wick, a basically very large wick upside, no wick on the downside. So it just makes me think we're just trying to draw lower and lower here.
Mm-hmm. That's nasty. Nicotine's nasty. Coffee, eh. Nicotine is yucky.
Well,
anyone in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone in here like smokes, get off it. Really unhealthy. I'll do it from here and there, but I only ever do it if I'm on like vacation or like I'm just hanging out. But I never like do it consistently. It's really bad for you.
Yeah, I think for today so far, like I don't see any entry that can alert. If I do have something I like, I'll just draw arrows. For now, it's just basically my bias and my bias saying 15-minute didn't close, still do the same protocol, which is look for lower. If you see any setup that you think is a confirmation, that's what you gotta play for.
Nicotine is not necessarily. Nicotine is definitely bad.
I don't know what you're saying, Lance. I heard something else.
What? What?
Never mind. Never mind.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
I was like kind of like blanking out, and I heard in the background, and I realized what you said.
Yo, Brian, one thing.
What?
The bang bang. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. You know what that means.
Chat don't know. They don't need to know either.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah. Get off that nicotine. That shit's terrible for you.
Yeah. Chat, bearish or bullish in this area right now? If you were gun to your head, you get to pick a side.
I'd say downside. We probably maybe retrace back. It's reasonable for us to drive lower now, in my opinion.
So full port, short, close eyes, walk away, come back to 1,000 plus per count.
All right. Nah. If we propel past that 620 low, I think I don't know. There's no reason for us not to drop down lower because we've taken.
We're building a lot of like liquidity down the downside too, which is like the PM lows here. See if I make closure.
That 213 gap's the first gap that we've seen form in this entire chop. So let's see if we hold validation through that, or if we just inverse and decide to trade back and chop.
This is just going to be like, I feel like this will be the last retrace here before you slam down, if it does not want to flip. I'm just still overall bullish if we can just slam the downside for one drive and then maybe power we flip, and the next drive higher would be continuous. I just don't know why can't we get a slam down 605s here? It's just teasing these lows for way too long.
I just see respect off here. It's so tough because like when you have no imbalance to work off, or an imbalance such as small as that, it's just because you like that imbalance doesn't mean the market simply favors it as well. I feel like the bigger the gap, look at that slam. I feel like
Yeah,
the bigger the gaps are, the more likely you are to time your entry a lot better. And we just haven't had any of that. Okay, we just slam like that off that reaction. If we don't take this
that
low
first
out,
1 minute. Yeah, this is what I'm saying too. Like if we don't slam these lows, like I have one more drive now because we're just teasing all these lows. Like it's starting to get ridiculous now. Or I'm like, take these lows out, or this price action just cooked here.
should slam. There's no reason for us not to drive lower now. And if we don't, that's extra confirmation for me to stay off.
I don't want to see this take the previous high here. Eternal. Even ES, like if we want to SMT with ES, I'm cool with that. If NQ doesn't want to take it, but I'm just expecting a slam down any moment. So far, every 15-minute wick has just been wick higher, close lower too. So with my timeline, I'm just thinking like 4 hours bearish, 15-minute hasn't shown anything. You go down to 1 minute. If it aligns with a good draw, you just wait for price delivery to play. And another retap here. Still looking for this slam here. Which you're looking for 605. First of this low first, 619s. If you get that taken, you want to see if we can trail to 604 all the way to this large 15-minute here. All right, look at ES here. Let's see if we can slam down through this lows. Your market just been so teasing. Look at that wick. Come straight back up.
There's a word I could describe this for, I would say, but I get canceled. So this price is not it.
I'm just looking for this impulse through this now. Like it's just building so much liquidity where that's what I'm expecting at this point. Coming straight back up. That was the next 15-minute closure is at 130 here.
This is going to inverse in it. Guys, what's going to happen, right? We're going to inverse this 1 minute gap just to trade back into range, just for us to come back down again and take that low eventually.
I mean, I see this 5 minute here. Is that what it's trying to do? Just like a quick retrace back into that previous consolidation. This might be the last drive. If it doesn't, I think we can't touch anything after this. Unless it does continue higher. Then we look for something, but
there you go.
So far, it hasn't flipped this one yet either. I'm still looking for these lows to get tagged. Look at ES. Just be careful of SMT if you're in shorts. That'll be the first kind of a draw taken. And we've been just somewhat high resistance, I would say. But yeah, I'm kind of watching this 5 minute too. This would be probably like the full stop here where if we do flip, we want us to stay off.
my patience is being tested now. Well, it's a good test, but preserving the conditions like this, or at least in conditions where it doesn't fit your system, fit your model, that's what really separates profitable versus unprofitable. Knowing when to put risk on and when not to. So people can have winning trades. They can take a winning trade here and there. They can get lucky, catch 3, 4, 5 winning trades in a row. But it's all about when not to take risk, or when not to put risk on. That's when you really become profitable. You really gap yourself up. So yeah, patience is key.
Look at ES just building all these lows now. Even the 5-minute lows. It makes me forget, like, that low. I'm also looking at the next 15-minute low, which is like another 5-6 points low on ES, another 20 points on NQ. So like, even if we take these lows out, these are not like the first target I'm looking at. I'm actually looking, the main one would be the 15-minute low, and then after that would be the 15-minute gap, which kind of make me forget about that because how high resistance we've been basically feeling here.
Are we gonna finally take this low out? Guys, I have a feeling we'll just impulse past this low, just the way we've been consolidating. If we run this low, it's not gonna be within. It's not gonna be a small move. It's gonna be a pretty hefty sell.
Yeah. It's just really high resistance right now. It's just refusing. Did we just make it? Yeah, we just made another ES wick low here, which is just a matter of time before, if it does break, you might just impulse straight through it. And that's what I'm looking for here.
Yeah, I see big candle here.
I mean, ES starting to take it, but remember, I'm trying to remember that this is not the main target, really. You're looking for the 15-minute low. If I'm just based off the 15-minute structure, 1-minute alignment, which is like looking for confirmation. This would be the at least minimum target here. There's a lot of noise. I think that's the thing. A lot of noise in the 1 minute here, which might confuse you. Like, oh, why is it wicking? Why is it like just bouncing at every swing low here? And the moment it stops doing that is when like the true price delivery is going to happen here, which is the 15-minute is going to play out, take the swing low, and then we're going to try to see if we can rebalance on here.
So chat, what was that big candle we were talking about? Pretty decent candle. Let's see if it's wick now, but this should now propel into that next relative low, being 604 in my opinion. There's no reason for us not to fulfill that low now. Driven nicely. There's your validation off that 1 minute gap as well. But it's, dude, the amount of stress you probably held through if you took that.
Yeah. I mean, I got that good here. I'm just going to put grease stop back to where or break even back to where my entry was off that 1 minute. But I'm still looking lower. I only have one on left now. Dude, Lanto, this whole week, this week and last week, what's your size been like? Because really, I know today maybe isn't that bad for PM, but like every day of the week has been 30-point candles on average. And like, you know, you have random candles like 50, 60 points. And I think I haven't had a week where I use micros for like most of the week in a long time. And this is the week that like really just got me. Like, I can't even do minis anymore because if I'm doing like, let's say I want to max risk 15 or like 500 bucks on my fundeds, I can't do that with minis because the stop would be like 30 points at minimum on this price action.
Yeah, I've been downsized as well. My stops have been bigger through like the model that I trade, so it's caused me to size down. But yeah, usually like I'd say like a good conviction take, like an A++ take is like 8 to 10 minis on my personal in conditions like, you know, say back in December, January. Now I've been dumbed down at like three minis. That's what I've just been more so utilizing. So I've been more than half set or downsized. Because like a normal stop for me on NQ says 20, 25 points. My stops as of recent have been 50, 60, 70 points. So I've downsized because of volatility. A little sweep back up.
Brother, there's one guy on the chat really just trying to sway my thoughts right now. That's why I'm not trying to read it that much.
Who, Trader Samo? If you took short off that 1 minute gap, then you profit because you saw that
yeah,
move.
profit off of that, but like I don't want to let people sway my decision because I mean he was right last time, but you know I think it was with me and Desi, and it was still short like another 80 points, and that's what me and Desi were going for. But then like it's a long rally, which I couldn't get a long for because it didn't have the entry. Brett Simba, when I join, we pump. I haven't started that live count. Brett Simba was like, you know, trade $100 or, you know, get a trade in, and I'll be top 5 because I don't think that many people are on live right now today. I think everyone started live today who had a trade vol live. Overall, though,
profited.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the range, my fault, Brian. If you look at the range, we've been trading more downside than upside as of recent.
Yeah.
You can see a pop, but there's nothing in long interest in my opinion here.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to predict it.
That's what I'm saying too. Like I'm also very bullish, like overall in the session. I just need to see us drive maybe to rebalance lower first, take out the 15-minute low and flip, and then also watching for that 15-minute fair value gap, which we inverse and just been respecting 3-4 times. Whoa! Someone about to have a mirror count already. That basically means they have a live count, and they would double their money, right? They would double their money. That's kind of crazy. Like most people start with like 20K, I think, and shit, they had to make another 20K, I believe, to get the merit count. Made 15K near off open. I don't think I can do that because I've been waiting like 3+ months for the live. Imagine like first day on, I'm like, I want to go for a big day, and I just get hurt pretty bad. Every 15 is a mirror. Okay, I see. So yeah, I think what I'm looking at right now is this 5-minute gap here. I still like lower until either the 5 or 15-minute runs. So far, the 15-minute is like the same thing that I'm looking at. The 5 is the new one, which is an open gap, which we wicked inside of. Ideally, still run to it, and then see as resistance for lower, because you know they still draw lower, especially the hourly too. I'm gonna look at the hourly. I do want to see this get slam drive in here, and maybe power we can run, but so far nothing to show me that we are looking for upside yet. Until this recent one, which we did finally clear the relative high resistant liquidity here, and if we want to leave that low and just move higher, we'll get like a 1-minute bullish breaker and try to send us high here. All right, let's go with 5 in here. The next 5-minute close is at 235. If this flips higher, I'm gonna have to look higher, and the next high target, internal target, will be at 670 here, 673s. Lancer, you think highs and lows are in still, or you're kind of like, it's just been so consolidating, which the highs are I don't think either are in right now. We're just consolidating the last like 30 minutes now, I think 30, 40 minutes. And this held here, so swept this low, clear the relative liquidity, and then we respect this 1 minute here, and perhaps even get a strong drive through the 5-minute, which is back to what also Kane was saying too, where I think we had that 4-hour open at 2 p.m. with no wick. So this was the open here, no wick up. We tried to drive higher and it left a large wick, and this is exactly what it did here. I don't know what they call it. People call it like the devil's mark or something, whoever calls it that way, but wick higher, wicked it, and then this is now what it's trying to do. Trying to see if we can really move, and that'll be like the bullish 4-hour candle. Brian, will you do streams on trading view execution like Lancer does? I don't think so. Wait, Lancer, are you still here?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say like, shit, is Lancer muted or something?
No, yeah. I only do trading about like 1 time a week. That's on average. I kind of have a balance between it, but yeah.
I feel like that for like a big audience on stream, like because your community would know how you're trading, they're paying for it. But like, let's say we have like 1,000 viewers or something like that, and I show execution too. That might just be like more of a like inviting. Just when I end a trade, they're just gonna blindly go into it.
Yep, signal bots.
Which I think the first start of my streams, I did that. I did that for like the first 3 months. It worked out well, but then, I'll go on a streak, like 10, 15 win streak, just playing like high probability setups. And then that one trade where like, we took a stop on it, and people were like, what the heck? I just took off half my account.
Yeah, people like to over leverage. You know what it is? They see you win consistently, so they're confident in the next trade hitting as well. Like if you win 10 trades in a row, they'll see the 11th trade be like, yeah, that has to win, right? Because he's won the last 10, so they just over leverage and don't incorporate proper risk. That's just them trying to bail themselves out, in my opinion.
Yeah. The amount of people that also kind of goes red on stream, or not red, basically red before stream, and then, like joined me to trade, and then they like finally just got back green. It's like, wouldn't it make more sense if you just didn't go red and just waited, and then you'll be green instead of break even?
Yo, Trader Sumo, I don't know who you are, and you got a nice reader off that long, but I don't think it's kind of cool to say what people should learn how to trade or this, that. There's winning systems that everyone uses. There's different ways to go about the market. People are swing traders, they're day traders, and scalpers. They use different concepts. There's profitable retail traders. There's profitable SMC traders. Just because they don't know something doesn't mean that. Just because you're comfortable with something doesn't mean everyone else should know, right? I don't think it's cool to say that someone should be trading a certain way, right?
That's what I was trying to go back on previously on Twitter. I think DC was commenting like, which is a fair comment. He's like, what was it? Something like, oh, I was just basically saying like, I'm not really trying to change my trading model because I was winning, I was doing winning things, but I just don't like these like comments where it might affect me, my decision. When like, so let's say like you guys could be long and I could be short. We can have different models, and we can both be winning in a way. Let's say, like here now, I played short. I wanted for further continuation, but it still ended a winning trade because you're looking at short 640, basically dumped like 30 points. And if you're looking for long, it's like that's your turn now. So like we get a turn, you get a turn, and every different models, you either fade each other or you win with each other.
Profit is profit. I said this yesterday as well. I don't care what your system is. If you make money month in, month out, year in, year out, you're profitable. I don't care how you trade, as long as it's sustainable. 86k seconds. You want to see that in chat?
Bro, look at the Discord. That's all. Did you see that? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You're like the guy from the future. How could you know the next candles? I think I don't know if that's a compliment or just teasing, but if it was like a compliment more, it's just me trying to like anticipate price action, and that's what like my whole model really revolves around. Like basically frame it up. If it does this, then guess what? I'm gonna execute. But if it doesn't, that usually means I'm not gonna touch anything. So I think that's how also I could stream well with it, because my whole thesis on short model was if we close this 15-minute, every retrace is going to be looking for short. You get a 1-minute confirmation that aligns with that, and then every look at all these wicks here. These are like multiple short scalps, which I was basically driving for. And surprisingly, this didn't really drive to the sell side because all I wanted was another drive to 604s. It missed it by like 8 points. That would have been clean, and then I feel like after that, I'm ready to flip up. You're looking for smaller moves. I'm telling you, for the bigger moves. That goes back to what Lanto was saying, because like, you know, if you're looking for bigger moves, you're gonna require bigger stops. I'm more of a scalper, so my stops tend to be 10 points, 15 points, and TP 20 plus. If I wanted bigger moves, like say 50, 60 point moves, I'm not gonna be able to do like a 12-point stop. Because now you're kind of going back to like the intraday trader rather than like a scalper. And even the same thing with like long-term investment, long-term swinging. People would swing for like 300 points move, which like is great, but they would have to risk a lot more to actually attain that. Chad, you guys, right now, I guess we said like bullish or bearish down here, which it makes sense for shorts. Right now, if you're gun to your head, are you looking at higher or lower, bullish or bearish here? Or if you don't know, you say don't know. Let's take a general consensus, because I'm pretty sure this flips higher now with this. If we can close on this 15-minute, we'll go for this high 707 as well as 726. Let's take a look here. Trump out speaking 20 minutes. Why is he always speaking? He speaks every other day. I feel like I'm streaming. Sometimes every day is bullish. Yeah. Lots of people are bullish right now. That's what I want to focus on now too. This is basically the first time I'm going to be focusing on bullish run this entire stream, because it was just bearish, which worked out very well because every move higher has been met with lower. But now we're actually respecting, and also the 5-minute flipped. This is the key to really play for higher. And what I see here right now, you can see this up close candle with this take of these lows. Should clean 5-minute bullish breaker. I just wonder if we can get an entry for here. If not,
That was a good call though by I forgot his name, but behind chat. That was a good call. Good long call.
yeah. TBT past evals are getting rebuilds or not. The way that reserves work for take tops up and take profit, you don't get rebuild. So if you pass it, it's just in a bank where you take it whenever you need it. Someone said no bias. I think a lot of people are bullish here. Dude, honestly, Brett Sema too. Every time he pops on, I feel like it starts moving strongly to long. I don't know what it is. It never goes down. He did this like 3 times already.
He's a market maker.
That's probably what it is. He probably told every Tradeify user just long this shit and start pumping.
That's funny.
Basically, Brett might just be building like an empire just to move the markets.
He's playing chess, not checkers, you know?
Neo's asking if I'm entering or not. First, we frame the setup. We need confirmation, the 15-minute closure, and then we look for an entry model. Just because we see a large bullish candle doesn't mean I'm going to just mark it in.
Dude, I can't imagine how stressful running Tradeify is. I'm so dead ass. I can't imagine running a prop firm while also trying to trade. You probably have a good team in place and stuff. I feel like running a prop would just be such a headache.
Dude, so imagine like having problems like Apex where like they have like rhythmic problems where it's outages, back to outage, dude, like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I just know it's small inconveniences. I can guarantee you, because like I don't know, I guarantee you he runs the firm, he does his best, and there's just small things that pop up randomly. I can guarantee you it. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Every single time.
If there's like major problems, because right now Tradeify has been running smoothly for the most part. There's only like, I think 1 outage and no payout denials either. Everyone's been loving it. But let's say there's some problems in the future. You're gonna see Brett Sema hair. He has nice hair right now. It's gonna a year from now. It's gonna just turn gray, maybe from stress from all The props. I haven't seen. I guess Michael Patek. I don't know if he's old or maybe it is stressing him. He's probably just getting older here, but I've seen some more gray hairs from him now.
Supposed to stick around, you'll be bald like me. I feel like running a firm is like running like taking care of a little baby, you know? There's always something, you know?
He's also, I'm pretty sure Brett Semba's taking like a newborn, like a year old or something like too. So he's basically raising two childs. One Tradeify and the other one is a real human child. Dude, you might as well name that child middle name Tradeify. Give more success to it.
Oh, did Chad already wish you a happy birthday, Brian?
Hey, who said, who told you guys it's my birthday?
Chad, wish Brian a happy birthday. Turns 32 today, I think.
Turned 15.
Right?
So I think we have a nice 5-minute breaker now. Good closure. Basically retrace back inside this consolidation. I think we play for longs for the high of the day and see if we can trail through that.
Probably your chat.
I don't know if I streamed on my birthday last year.
Wait, is it actually your birthday?
No, you probably made that up. You probably just said it, and they're running.
No, I saw someone. I saw someone in chat say it, so I just read with it.
Have you done like, let's say you say it's your birthday at a restaurant, so you can get like a free cake or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
Have you done that before?
Dude, I've done that to my friends so many times.
Have you done it for yourself though?
No. Hell no.
Oh, okay. Shit. Does Tradeify offer something for a birthday for affiliates or live traders?
Yeah, Brett, if it's my birthday, can I get like a free account?
Give me free, maybe like a straight to funded, maybe like 50K. There's like $500.
It's my birthday. I promise to give it for you, Val. Low nicely. Saw a good move off it. We rebounced nicely off that 226 one minute gap. I still don't fancy this. I don't know why. We saw a good move.
It's because slow. Like it looks like we're about to get a strong price delivery, but like, I mean, I think it's still upside right now. I'm seeing if we can find entry, but it's just been kind of stuck here. We got a really nice 15-minute closure here. So I think the clearest thing is a retrace, 1-minute confirmation longs, play it, put a good stop, and then target the highs. But yeah, overall, so far, the PM session had such a tight range.
Should reasonably see highs now, I feel. Good drive off low. If we don't get that high, it's just yucky.
Sumo, did you get longs there? Because you were saying it, but I don't know what your stop would be. I think you were saying it like, well, it's still coming down though. I guess you'll put a wide stop. But I mean, looking good now. I'm just, you have your win, I'll have my win. Now I'm like more long bias. Just need to see. I mean, it's now getting good follow through. The whole session, the whole PM session, from one basically to 2:30, like, which is the majority of the PM session for me, just had no good follow through for upside.
Should drive it to highs.
This is kind of like the same thing that happened, I think it was 2 days ago, where we're playing for the lows, daily lows. We got it, and I was waiting for a flip. Once it flipped, it just basically ran without giving me like the entry model that I wanted. But you like that basically means like you play for the shorts, you flip bias, you play for the long, you just didn't get that long. Was a trade called? I wasn't able to get any longs here. I was looking for the 5 minute. Tapping the 5 minute breaker would have probably gave me that long entry to target the high here. But overall, I'm still looking pretty green today. Just didn't trade AM, didn't trade Asia, just multiple scalps. The short side here, and this would have made me a lot more if we kept on riding it with gravy. Let's keep it working here. I just wonder, would it be the bright idea to start longing after the 5 minute flip? It was like was it 230, closure 665. We got a great trace to 653s. Could we have looked at something there? Because the breaker technically wouldn't form until this closed for me. And ideally, this candle here at 140 would have retapped beside the breaker. We would have got like that chain state delivery here, and any retap here after that strong closure to confirm both the basically chain state delivery and the order the breaker would have been longs for me. But it's just starting tease here. And if anyone in chat was able to get longs, where did you long here? Did you long at maybe the 1 minute fair value gap retrace here? Or is it lower here? Because I'm still looking like even the 1 minute breaker here. We got confirmation, but we didn't get a retrace.
Yeah. That fair value I'd be marked out. I see that. For me though, I would never take something like that though. I'd always need more.
At 238, is that what you're talking about?
226. The fair value
226.
You have a marked
out.
out.
That one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, because we still haven't got a closure yet. I mean, if we did first and got a breaker, I would have taken that, but we didn't confirm upside yet, and that'll be kind of preemptive. If you take that, then that just means you might get more stopped out over time.
Yeah, I think it's more of a conviction thing there. I always like to, if I take reversals like a lower time from reversal like this off that turtle soup, I always like taking off like the second or third in PD array that invalidates, if that makes sense. So like we'll see like for example, we'll trade into a low, create a fair value gap to the displacement in low. I want to see that get inversed and maybe one more prior to taking an entry, just because I feel like when you get good displacement, your probability in the trade running higher, it's a lot clearer. Price is a lot clearer.
That's the thing too. Like a good manipulation, a fail drive, even a sweep, just a lot of things where it allows you to, if you get confirmation to flip it, now you put your stop right there. It shouldn't go back to where it manipulated already, or it's a bad trade.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. That's how I base stop as well. As soon as say you take an entry there, as soon as we display this off any internal high, or we inverse any internal imbalance, I just trail stops immediately.
Yeah.
It's like if we drive, say like you take that long there and we drive into that route of high at around 673, like there's no purpose for you to not be break even there now. Because if price were to take that high, come back down, I feel like, and we traded back down into your break even, it would be for the purpose of rebouncing off that gap again. It'd be for the purpose of driving lower. That's more so how I view it.
Yeah. Did you see, like, if you were to hindsight this since, like, let's say, like 220s, 225s, did you see any good long opportunity that you could have taken if you were, like, more convicted? That's what I'm trying to look at.
Maybe that 5 minute inversion at 2:10 p.m. If we inverse that 5 minute gap, I use 1 minute confirmation.
210. Oh yeah,
yes.
Yeah. That's what I was going for too. I wrote that out. If this 5 minute flips, I'm looking for running higher.
Yeah.
But like then again, like we got the flip, but it's a strong closure. I don't think I would be able to just a long right there. I guess you could and just put like a stop. It'd be like a 35 point stop at least, which would still net you positive here, but it'd be like kind of 1-1 right now.
Anyone long and have a 660 fill? I want to see if anyone in chat took that 5 minute gap. 1 minute confirmation. That'd be your.
Oh, is that what you do? Like I remember you do like the 5 minute gap, 1 minute fill. So like, where would that fill be or the closure be for the confirmation?
It'd be 231 closure. Your fill would be around 660.
660. Yeah. Okay. I see you do that. I try to analyze. I'm like, wouldn't you want the closure first? But I guess you're looking for the displacement. You're looking for speed, and that's the first time we got like a strong displacement after like taking the high resistance liquidity. So in this case, like it's framing up for a good model for that play there.
For me, I like utilize. I only trade 1 of 5 minute gaps for entries. Even if it's a 5 minute gap, I like 1 minute closure. I just look for true displacement. I feel like good displacement, sharp displacement overrides any 5 minute candle closure, and you can anticipate a better fill most of the time, right? That's what I typically do. And so yeah.
Someone asked who's speaking with me. I'm gonna change the title here. I forgot.
You're good. The only stream you guys ever need is Brian's stream. Right.
They need to know who you are. They need them because like we sound the same sometimes. That's what a lot of you are saying. They're like, "Is there a second Brian here? Is that his little brother?"
Crazy. Yeah, I do sound mad young.
Long in your highs is chasing price. That's a thing too. Like I cannot just long, especially these highs. I mean, the displacement, the closure would have been something because like you're still like halfway in the range. Anything else too high is like it could do the high resistance what it did. Kind of downside. You just long up here. You're just basically trying to bet for a breakout, but chances are with what it's been showing is just kind of back and forth high resistance. You do sound like brothers. Who's big bro? Who's little bro? This is how Lance gonna be like. This is how I'm gonna talk. He's gonna change that.
That was good chat.
The voice gets deeper. Yeah, at least I think hindsight right now, that 5 minute, I could have looked for like longs aggressively with that closure because that's my flip. Only if we swept that 15-minute low that I wanted at 604 or yeah 604 is here. I think that's the contingent part there. That allows me to be more aggressive. Yeah, some people in the chat saying they're taking out 660, 664s. Pretty good. Basically, that whole, like, anyone who's basically commenting longs, we're basically going off of what I'm thinking too, which is like, you need that 5 minute flip first, and that 5 minute flip was at 666. You could get an entry right there, or wait for that next pullback, which happened the next candle, basically, and then ride back up. Anything else here? This is too far high. Even like we got a 1 minute confirmation. That would make more sense in this breaker where it will allow me to do more tight stops. Oh, damn.
Damn.
Dave going for the kill here. Have a good one, Dave. Dude, Sumo, I'm glad that you're here, actually. Like, I think the only thing that rubs me the wrong way sometimes is, like, we can have different viewpoints. I guess, like, let's say I'm a scalper, you're an intraday swinger. That's, like, subjective. So some of the wording seem like, it makes it feel like, saying, like, my trading style is wrong or something. It's like, it's just different. Because you don't even trade ICT. I do, and then I forget how you trade. You did share a video. I forgot. I was watching through it, which is interesting because I just been focused on ICT for years now. But I think the thing that I disagree about is, let's say, the stop size or the way that we trade is if I go for tight stops and tighter TPs, you can go for bigger plays with bigger TP or bigger stops. It's just about preference, essentially. Because I feel like on YouTube, I'm kind of like the one of few that does like very tight stops, which is like 10, 12 points. Not in this volatility, but like normal volatility. I haven't really seen anyone do that type of stop. Dude, Kyle, I hope you're doing good, but I don't know what Dave was talking about or referring to, but if you're doing good, man, you can keep it up too.
Yeah, I don't see enough likes in the stream. Guys, if you guys get the stream to 250 likes before 3 p.m., I'll do an account giveaway on Apex right now. I want these likes jammed up.
We have 686 right now. we could like smash through that. And I have something where is every 150 likes we do a giveaway, which if everyone likes right now, we do 4 giveaways just to start.
250 before 3.
So now we're tapping inside a 5-minute breaker. We have this fair value gap here, kind of like a unicorn setup, but just notice how we're just been like high resistance. I would probably go for this play. I'm gonna, for me to play for this 1-minute confirmation through this breaker, I'll take a jab, try to keep my stop either under the breaker or under through this 5-minute closure, wherever this close here. So here I'm just gonna look at, it's a 5-minute unicorn, right? We're gonna look for a 1-minute confirmation to play it to avoid catching a knife because of price delivery. That's kind of like a summary of my thought process right now. You could take a starter here if you like, because you know it's still a 5-minute unicorn, which we tap inside of. The main sizing I would want to do is if we get a 1-minute confirmation or low time frame. If there's nothing in the 1 minute, I would drop down to 30 second for this case only, because the play itself is a 5-minute. That's the entry model, but you're looking for kind of a lower time frame confirmation here.
We're gonna crack 250. Watch how you got 2 more.
That moved fast. Damn, that 5-minute unicorn just literally on the arrow too. It just wicked it and just zoomed. I think we could, if you're not able to get the 1-minute confirmation in that unicorn, you're just kind of looking for forward.
1 leg off.
Chat, how many people caught the 1 minute the unicorn here, or just the breaker? If you got in the breaker or the unicorn entry, we just jabbed like a few points in, but that was pinpoint. That just makes things easier because you're not long in the highs. You're looking for a retrace, which even if I draw like a fib tool, right, go from this high to this low, it goes back from equilibrium, a wick to discount, taking the lows, and then you have like a very good entry model here.
There, I still want to see this drive it to high. I'd hate for us to drive like we've just been doing, like that low. We ran those lows and then drive back up here and not take out that high. It'd be super internal.
That was such a strong reaction from that 5-minute breaker. How often do you use breakers, by the way, Lanzo? I think you use inversion so much more now.
Yeah, I don't really use breakers that much. I like them. I'm super used to just using fair value apps. It's like keeping it as simple as I do.
Do you use order blocks at all or no? I forget if you do.
I used to not anymore. No.
So just mostly just gaps.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Breakers are nice, so I like them. I know Ash trades them too. He's really good with them.
Yeah, he does the breakers fair value combo, which is a unicorn trade. That's a trademark. Not many people actually does mainly trade off of that. But this is still in play here. If I'm a unicorn entry, as long as the breaker stays, if we get one more jab through it, it could be a good jab. You're looking for 1-minute confirmation. The play itself will be the unicorn, not the more like the low time frame flip. That's what I always try to focus on.
Guys, is the 80% off still going on Apex? Does anyone know?
What was that?
The 80% off thing they're doing.
Oh, I think they ended it today, or
okay.
last night.
So okay, how much is a normal eval? I'll give you the money right now for the person. Is 100?
Yeah, I don't think people want. Yeah, I don't think people want Apex, bro. You know what's better? I have a stockpile of all the firms right now that I have listed. I have like 20, 30 accounts on each piece. I bought it from them basically. I bought them in bulk, so I got a stock code. They can choose from my fund futures, take profit, Tradeify, or alpha. Apex is way better. Well, the thing with Apex is 80% off, so it'd be like what, $35 or something? Or no, I guess it's not 80% off anymore. But there's some people that do prefer accounts where there's no activation fee, and there's two accounts that we have. It's Tradeify Growth and My Fund Future Starter. Basically, it's a free account. It's a giveaway, right? It's a free account. If you pass it, You get funded, no activation fee. That basically allows you to get a payout with no fees. And there's actually one person recently. We've been doing giveaways like daily here, and just one person just came back to me. He's like, "I passed your TradeFi account, which no activation fee," and he shared his charts or his logs to me, his trading logs, and he's at payout right now. Let me just see if I can find it. Yeah, this is him here. This is his trades. He's at 4,800 profit on a 50K account. I think all you need is like 3K, 4K profit to get a payout. He surpassed it, and this is from a giveaway account. Giveaway account that's like worth $100. He passed it, and he's about to get like a, I don't know the max payout on this, probably 1,500. So this is something I love to see.
Chat, what firm giveaway do you want for the account that I'm gonna do? If you guys don't want Apex, like, what should we do, Brian?
Yeah, Lance, I think I got it covered. Like you can run the giveaway, however you want, but I have the stockpile already.
What do you mean?
Like I made a deal with each of the firm where, like, let's say my fund future, I told them, can I get 30 accounts, just take off my commission, and they're like, let's do that. So I have a stockpile for each firm already.
I know, but I also want to chat an account because I crushed the goal. So.
Yeah, that's fine. No, but I can cover the account for you because I already have the account. I have the codes and everything already.
No.
He said no.
I owe them money, bro. I have to give them the account away.
Okay, you can cover the account with expense if you just pay. I guess send me the cost of the account. I already have the account though, and that gives them the option to choose whatever account they want, which I can provide.
Yeah. All right. Let them decide. I don't know what they want.
You just pay for the account to give you the code to give out to viewers. It's either code or I need their emails. So I think some of the giveaway winners experience already. What basically I need is like I can give 100% code, or I just need their firm email. Let's say if it's My Fund Futures, give me their email. I'll tell them. I'll tell like their team, the My Fund Futures team, like insert a 50K starter account for them, and that's how it works. 5-minute breaker, tap in again, and we're pressing higher. I think this is looking like a pretty clear run for upside right now. Lando, do you have an idea of how you want to run the giveaway? I always do like random things for fun.
Probably do a number. I don't know. We'll probably do a number thing.
Dude, last time you did like spam as much numbers as you can. It just flooded the chat.
Yeah, that's a W. I like seeing chat go fast. Yo, this time, alright, this time I have a different idea. Ooh, it's similar, but you'll see. Yeah, let's just decide what account you guys want to do or what firm, and then I give Brian the money.
I mean, I think the easiest thing is the winner can choose what they want because I have the stockpile already.
Oh, okay.
Because that's a good preference because some people like My Fund Futures, some people like Tradeify, some people like Take Profit, and they're all kind of the same costs, all like about $100.
See, I see.
Chat, how many of you guys were able to grab this breaker long here, unicorn long here? This is the only long that I would have went for. And that's what I've been trying to really. You want to be patient for because you have confirmation first. Second thing is look for price delivery with buys. Basically the draw right now is session high. After that is looking for the next liquidity target, which I think is like 727. Then eventually 787 if it does really want to pursue that. And then you look for entry model that aligns with your bias. Hopefully the entry model is supported by time frame alignment, which it is here.
Good pusher.
This guy's spamming. What's a unicorn? What's a unicorn?
Look at that breaker go.
Dude, this is money right now.
See those highs get ran.
GG's. And like I was saying too, like not touching this unless we get a closure as well as a retracement. If it didn't retrace, it's gonna suck because like you have all the conviction you want, but no entry model, and that's what you have to own up. But luckily today, it actually ran back inside which allows you for entry model. If you take this unicorn, your stop should be under the breaker low here. So this would be example here. Trying to go for the highs. And additional adds would be any 1 minute confirmation after this drive, which would likely be off of this at 70s. If you take it off of the entry, what would you, like low time frame, would you be in? If you didn't take off the unicorn, you wait for the sweep here, which is that 5 minute gap entry. And then I think the idea is look for a low time frame confirmation. So what you have here is basically a OB on this closure that did take out that internal low. You look at the 30-second, because we didn't see anything in the 1 minute really. Also, and this is what it looks like. You're looking for that 1 minute confirmation here to push higher. Or you have this 1 minute too. If this flips higher, it makes sense too. Because it's the same thing, the 1 minute order block, 30-second order block. This is holding here. Adam took 30 seconds for explaining. I think the idea is like you just need the right bias. You need the right confirmation, which is that sweep. And then you play for it because you already have it framed up. You can take any setup. If you want to take it higher, that's fine. Now it's fine because we have that retrace already. It should not go back down here, especially at this closure. Just go for the draw now. If you marked every level the way you marked that change delivery, you see so much more accuracy. Is that kind of like how you're trading? Like just a lot of order blocks or closers? I gotta do a mixture of both now. I feel like, breakers and order blocks is like inverse each other. Fair value gap and inverse each other. I just do like markings of both now. Anything that makes sense to me, I'm gonna mark of importance. Wait, Lanto, did you say you have an idea of how you want to play this?
Oh yeah.
Let's hear it.
No, I'd rather say it when we're doing it. So when we do the giveaway, we'll do it.
No, we can do it right now. We can do it right now.
You wanna do it right now? Okay. Okay. You guys ready to chat?
Wait, is this something like complicated or?
No.
Okay.
All right. What's the number scale I usually do, Brian? 1 through 100.
What do you mean?
1 through what? Like.
Is it one guess per user too?
Yeah. Let's do that. I don't want to like over.
Okay. Then do 1 to 250 then.
All right. Listen. Hear me out. So we're gonna do 1 to 250, but before you type the number in, type in BSB, then the number. All right.
Okay.
I want to see BSBs in chat. So BSB and then the number. It's like BSB 67, BSB 44. All right. Ready, set, go.
Okay, you guys heard the rules. I don't know what the BSB is for, but maybe it's for good luck.
You know exactly what it's for, buddy.
I don't even know what it stands for, to be honest. Wait, do you have the number? Oh, yeah, you sent me the number. Okay. First guess here. Let's take a look. I feel like someone's going to get it early. Ooh, someone was 1 off. So I think someone got it. You see
Someone
it?
got it, yeah. I got it, yeah.
Is it? You want to say the name?
Azura God?
Yeah. I think Ashura God.
Let's go.
This is the number here. Number 29, and it was Ashura God. First, that was very early on, so like we don't even really need to see the rest. All right, I have a few more coming. Let's see how many likes we got. Every 150 likes, I'm gonna do one as well. So I think we're close to 300. So we have enough for one. We'll probably get another one coming too. BSB stands for Backstreet Boys. That's what it stands for. Nothing else.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Okay, so Azura. Wait, how do you pronounce it?
Oh yeah, let me type it out. Ashura. Ashura, I think is it like a 6-headed demon god or something like that? It's like a mythical legend, I'm pretty sure. First winner. You want to do the same thing, but with a letter this time? Or is that too hard? Or too easy? The letter would be like ABC.
Fuck it. 400 likes and I'll do another 2 accounts. How about that? 400 likes on the stream and I'll do another 2 accounts. Okay? You guys have until 3:15. Just because it's Friday and Brian streams at W. We do 400 likes.
Dude, this is
Bye.
going too.
Do another 2 accounts. Yeah. Tell me the account you want, and I'll give them one. And I'll go Brian the money, and then Brian will get you sorted.
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna do 251 to 500. I'll do this one here. One guess.
There's that high. I just got filled out.
So yeah, if you guys are longs right now, we just took out that NQ high. Ideally, I think we just trail this and move all the way to the next liquidity target, which is 729 here. As long as it's not high resistance like it did prior. All right, I'm gonna guess it. Shit. I'll type in. That's my number, Lancho. I forgot to type it.
111. Oh shit.
It's 250 to 500, by the way. Just so like we don't get a repeat.
Get what?
A repeat. Oh, yo, you saw my number? Someone guessed it like the first 10. Like, how is people guessing this easy?
I don't know. They're cheating. They're hacking your Discord.
He guessed one time too. This time it's thrown.
2 more minutes, guys. 400 likes. We'll do another 2.
If these are your username OscarGod and Throne 00, just either DM me a Discord or make a ticket saying you won and you just take a screenshot of your YouTube. Yeah, Throne 00, you got it, man. It was 303. So the first one's 29, the second one's 303. We're running this. What's the likes at now? See if we get 400 likes and we'll run 2 more. We're at 332 right now.
You got 70 more likes, guys. You got a minute. You got 43 seconds.
43 seconds to get 70 more likes.
You guys got this. Come on. Just for that, I'll do 4 more accounts.
That's so many people to. So many
Adding
people
2 more. You guys got 20 seconds.
Wait, do you have an idea of how you want to run it, or is it gonna be similar?
We can do similar if you want to know.
I guess you could just up the number. It'd be like 501 to 750.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not doing it yet, guys.
You guys, oh yeah, they're not gonna get. Gee, you guys are weak.
Dude, this is always the stream though. Like it's always like they're already typing, but we're like, we need to do this first. We're not starting yet, and once someone starts, everyone's like, oh, starting.
Who in chat knows what BSB stands for? Actually,
Backstreet Boys. Best band in the world, essentially. Joel got it. All right. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of OGs here. I forget. See, you guys don't even know the context. How many here knew why that happened? Because it's not just because I'm not infamous for it. Someone set me up. Backtest, someone set me up. Someone's like, the username is Backtest. Yes, she's pretty popular on Twitter. Like, she's very transparent. And someone's like, do you know who? Someone asked a question about her, saying like something about Backshot Jess. I'm like, that's not her name, is it? And it made me confused. I just read it out loud. And they're like, whoa, what'd you say? I was like, I just read what someone just typed. Chat, how many of you guys printed here? Whether it was long or short, because basically the whole stream, short here. And then finally we got a flip, and then no long opportunity really, except this 5-minute retrace here. Tagged in, and then look how I did. Basically, it was like short to take lows, long to take highs. It's a very tight range. Like this whole range is like 80, 90 points. And it keeps on rotating back and forth like a round trip.
That was a good move off the break. A really good move. Nice FHE combo.
Free money there. I forgot to trade my freaking trade file live account. Brett, somebody literally told me to. Should I trade it right now or should I wait?
Nah, wait it.
I'm gonna take a trade. It's gonna blow the account first day. I'm like, sorry, Brett. Guess I'll go back to Sim. So I'll go back to 5 accounts. Whoops.
Okay, we're Sim farmers, so we're chilling.
He's gonna be here. He's gonna clip that. He's like, you're banned because you said you're a Sim farmer. But dude, honestly, like we talked about this, like what the session looks like today. I said it was like a 4 or 5. A lot of people were like, "It's a very bad price day," but like once we experienced it, it was like high resistance at the lows. We flipped it, then popped to the highs. This pick came out like a 7.5 type of out of 10 day for me. It was like no false alerts really. Just took a lot of time if you just stayed out the noise. Once you look for the closure on the higher time frame, it just made it very easy to follow. And hope chat made money there because we're short, and then the moment it flipped long bias, we're long. So even like solely on the bias, there's like right on both sides. Oscar, I got you. I got you after Discord. I need a message from Throne though if he's here. So if we don't get 400, I mean, I guess I'll owe you guys another giveaway because we have one at 300, but 400 would add another one or 2 from Lanto, which is not there yet.
All right, I'll probably get off here. I'm gonna go lay down and take a nap because I feel a little sicky.
All right,
but yeah, good stuff today, guys. Yeah, I just popped on, kind of goofed off a little bit because it's pretty much up. But Brian had a solid breaker call there, and yeah, good stuff, chat. Stay safe, guys. Talk to you guys. Yeah, peace out, y'all.
Yeah, see ya. All right, I'll stick around for, let's see, we probably do one more giveaway. I don't think there's any more setups really today. But I really hope you guys did well. I think a lot of it is like commentary. We had like some tangents just talking about like trading and like basically our come up in trading, which is like dropping out of school and focusing full-time trading and just talking about our experience, which hopefully is not like doesn't influence you too much, but if anything inspire you, it's just what we do is could try to inspire other people because we had our lows, we have our highs, and after that we just let price did his thing and very many short attempts here, and now we got a long attempt. It's a beautiful day, beautiful PM session. It just made it. I feel like if you weren't patient enough, you'll get stopped out so many times on these noise candles here before you could actually get a good like entry model. And this right here, like if you take it off this 5-minute unicorn, 23-point stop on a day like this is pretty tight still, and you're looking for like a 2R, which no drawdown hit tagged it. And if you're not able to take the 5-minute unicorn, that's what I'm saying. You look at a low time frame entry, you look for confirmation, and you smack it here. There's something that I want to talk about before we do the giveaways. Basically, two things. One is, would you guys be interested in me bringing a guest on, like a different guest, let's say, like 2 out of my 5 streams? I think that's when I do it. I want to like stream just for myself, like at least 2 or 3 times, and the other 2 or 3 bring someone else on while I trade with them too. And then give them a shot to trade. So back to like kind of like a Top Step TV vibe, but gotta be someone that you guys would enjoy. That, and also the other topic is, when do you guys want Asia YouTube streams? Because we're gonna bring that on. Let's look at time. Maybe we take a poll actually. So many people asked for it, and we might make it happen. We might stop London stream because London's too much for Desi's sake, and he might run it. let's see, 6. I'm just gonna do like a few different sessions here. I'm gonna show which one is the most likely that you guys would go for. Pick the dates. Sad Desi not streaming New York AM or he is. I think he didn't stream today because he was not feeling well, but he streams basically every day for AM and then Discord. Let's take a look. Well, I do 8 to 10 though. Some people might like right after the market open 6 to 8. I think those are going to be the two popular choices. Try to guess one. I don't think you're able to guess two. 10 to 12 is good. 6 to 8 is good. 6 and 8 to 10. I think 7 to 9 is going to be unpopular. Big drive back down here. In my honest opinion, no guess. Yeah, that's the thing because I do want to bring people on, but I feel like the negative would be I might be distracted to trade. Because when I bring someone on, like I'm also trying to engage them, make it entertaining. And they are going to be very trade shy too, unless it's like someone that I bring on often. Even still, like we don't want to conflict each other. But I'm always open to get trades in. I do work better probably alone though. That's a hard part. 6 to 8, 8 to 10. I think those are the two most popular picks right now. I like your guess when they actually give opinions. That's the thing, like Lanto does give opinions. Other guests, they might be like this is the first time on, so it's gonna be hard for them like to give ideas because when you're first time streaming or like on a YouTube channel with like new viewers, like you don't want to just say things wrong. But Desi's gonna run Asia YouTube. We're trying to find a time for it. If it's 8 to 10, that's kind of what I do. I don't know if I'm gonna stream with him, but I'm gonna alert. I guess we could both double team it because that's kind of what I focus on. 8 to 10, 8 to 11, for the most part. We flip this 1 minute here. I think we're gonna propel. I don't want to see us go down too much here, so that's why I think that way. There's 1 minute flip here. How far can we go? Let Trader Kane run AM stream. He has his own stream or Discord. And some here's the thing too. Some traders do not like sharing their trades, or maybe don't function that well. Like when they're sharing their opinion, they're more isolated. It could be like a reference. It could be like JCap talking about experience. Like he could live stream his trades, but it's not the most effective for him for effective trading, and also doesn't want to let people just basically signal bot. All right, look at this. There's 100 votes right now. We have a lot of people here. Take your votes. If you maybe I should have picked another one and be like, if you don't want to see Asia, just say this. But I'm trying to take a poll because if we have enough interest for a certain time, we'll make it happen. And that just means PM stream as well as Asia stream. No more London. London, I think it's kind of too difficult to manage. You want to get rid of London and the new Asia stream. I think that's what Desi's looking to do. And he's going to be the one running it. I could be the one joining too. But I want to run like a part of the streams and then have Desi run the other part, which is Asia right now. I just also don't think streaming Asia is that effective because most of the time, from my experience, like trading on Discord, Asia's dirt slow and you're not getting anything, all right? So 8 to 10 right now. 8 to 10 is showing the most results right now. I want to send this to Desi. No one wants to later stream, I guess. Bring people during Asia. How many, like, it's a thing, like, maybe type in chat right now. How many would, like, type 1 if you would attend Asia, like, if you're able to. Type 2 if you can't, like, at all. If you can attend, like, something around, let's say, Asia, if we do it, like, 7 to, like, 11, like, around this time here. Just a 7 to 11, let's say. Because we're still figuring out a good time for it. If you can't, just type 2 so I can see, like, a consensus. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people that can't attend just because, like, you know, they have their life. Asia would really take away from that. And it takes away from my life too when I'm trading Asia a lot. It's just hard to balance it. Yeah, family time. Family time is very important too. And it's a sacrifice for me because I just also have relationships where it does conflict when I'm trading Asia for like 3 hours around like 8 to 11. And I don't really have, I'm also skipping dinner almost. Ooh, ooh. There's a strong closure here. I shouldn't be paying attention too much on this, basically price action because it's past that time, but deep drive. Notice how this is kind of how I like it or how I describe it. Low resistance liquidity, which essentially means we take the low or this previous PM lows, we just take it and then we flip. We take the high, then we flip. This is clear low resistance liquidity. Just back and forth right now. We might get a drive inside the breaker again here. Damn, we're really just moving here. Seeing if we want to rebalance this on this breaker, that this could be the plan. I'm just trying to tape read. I want to also end the stream with one more giveaway, which we're going to probably do in the next few minutes. I just want to get some questions out so we can get a consensus and then work for the streams moving forward. Because the stream is very sought after. And we're going to try to do it as long as we can. As long as we're having fun, we're going to keep on running it. The one we don't have fun, that's when the stream will end. Okay. Should we do a... Let's see. How should we do the last giveaway? A regular, or should we guess the closing? Maybe a guess the closing would be fun. Does Lanto stream AM only in streaming? Yes, he does. Or just only AM. Dude, Lanto just took some trades basically off of the same thing that I have in my analysis. He longed the same area, just took it highs, and he also played the downside afterwards when he got confirmation. All right, we'll do the regular way. Let's do it. Like, stream, comment, YouTube username one time. We're gonna do the giveaway here. That's 3 giveaways, guys. I think we're gonna average 2 giveaways per day or per my stream. If we do Asia, I'll get Desi to also do another giveaway during his time. Let's see the lucky winner here. So we're basically retapping back into previous consolidation range, which we already respected. And we're trying to move higher, even like getting close to that breaker. We take the internal low and we're about to get this 1 minute flip. Ideally, what I would think is we get a closure. Any moves down, we want to hold. Try to run higher for the rest of the session. If not, this is going to be just chopped now because we took the internal high here. So this does not really call for higher unless it really wants to close and continue, which it doesn't seem like it does right now. So it's starting to get very choppy here. All right, guys, like the stream, comment your YouTube username one time, and we'll pick a winner here. Pick a last one, and then we'll have to wrap the stream up. NQ's up more than 2%. I feel like I wish I should have traded Asia last night, but I was getting a little bit of an eye string that I was talking about on Twitter. This was so clean here. Every continuation up. Even though London, we just swept back down and flipped higher. Just very bullish bias. Very, very clean price action runs. All right, let's pick the giveaway winner. Giveaway winner today for the third one of the day is Amir. So I think I already got info from Ostrogod, Throne, and Amir. If Amir, you're here, type something in the chat and then DM me in Discord and we're gonna handle that. I would close out. Something cool we're gonna do also with Smart Prop Firm is if you're in a community that's partnered with us, you could type that, and every verified order that you have, it'll be entered in a large giveaway at the end of each month. So whether you're in Lantos, Desi's, Johnny's, my Discord, my Smart Prop Firm, it's gonna be cool there. We've been developing so much cool things, but this is the prop firms that we're partnered with right now. 7 of them. We do rebates on everything but Apex. Apex is the one that's like too low for us to do. Every other firm, use code SMART, much appreciated. We'll give you a third of the commission we get back. If we get 15, we'll give you back 5. If we get 12, we'll get back 4. If we get 20, which Tradeify we do, we give you back 6.67. Amir, okay, you're good here. So that's gonna wrap up the session today, guys. Let's wrap this up. Mine got rejected for some reason. I put all my info correctly. Okay, another thing too, if you got rejected any rebates, just go to the support, submit a ticket on Discord. That's what we're going to start doing. Just take rebate issues, and one of our team members, probably me at this moment, we're gonna solve that and work with you guys there. That's gonna be where we're gonna push it. Emails are too difficult to really discuss because it's too slow. I need something more fast paced, and we're gonna have also an AI bot too that handles a lot of these issues. All right, wrapping up here. Have a good one. See you guys Monday.